In the realm of technological advancement and infrastructure innovation, China has once again made headlines with its groundbreaking developments in transportation. The latest revelation: a new generation of ultra-fast, environmentally friendly, and highly efficient transport systems that have sent shockwaves across the globe, particularly in the United States. From Hyperloop-like vacuum trains to cutting-edge electric and hydrogen-powered vehicles, China is redefining the future of mobility and doing it at a pace and scale that is leaving traditional powers scrambling to keep up. The dawn of a new era in transport. China's commitment to dominating the global transportation sector is not a recent phenomenon. Over the last 2 decades, the country has made staggering investments in infrastructure, notably its high-speed rail (HSR) network, which now spans over 40,000 kilometers, making it the most extensive HSR system in the world. But the latest generation of transport technologies represents a massive leap forward even from this remarkable foundation. In July 2023, China unveiled its prototype for a magnetic levitation maglev train capable of reaching speeds of 620 kilometers per hour, 385 miles per hour. Built in partnership with leading Chinese research institutions, this maglev train aims to reduce travel time between major cities dramatically. For context, a journey that would typically take 5 hours by conventional train could be cut to under 2 hours. But China is not stopping there. The Vacuum Maglev project. Perhaps the most audacious of China's new transportation initiatives is its vacuum maglev system, akin to the concept popularized by Elon Musk's Hyperloop. In this system, maglev trains travel through near-vacuum tubes, drastically reducing air resistance and allowing for ultra-high-speed travel, potentially exceeding 1,000 kilometers per hour, 620 miles per hour. In 2022, a Chinese team successfully tested a prototype vacuum tube train in Datong, Shanxi province, reaching a speed of 130 kilometers/h during its initial trial. While this may seem modest, it was a critical proof of concept, validating the technology needed for high-speed travel in a low-pressure environment. Since then, the project has progressed rapidly, with plans underway for larger-scale testing and the construction of a pilot route within the next few years. Electric and hydrogen mobility. In addition to revolutionizing rail transport, China is also making significant strides in electric and hydrogen-powered mobility. Chinese electric vehicle (EV) manufacturers such as BYD, NIO, XPeng, and Li Auto have become household names, not just domestically but internationally. BYD recently overtook Tesla in EV sales in certain markets, showcasing China's ability to compete head-to-head with American tech giants. The Chinese government is also heavily investing in hydrogen fuel cell technology, recognizing its potential in heavy transport sectors, such as trucking and shipping. Cities like Shanghai and Beijing have launched pilot programs for hydrogen-powered buses and logistics vehicles, while state-backed firms are building a national hydrogen refueling infrastructure that could support long-haul transport and industrial applications. Autonomous and smart transportation. Another key element of China's transportation revolution lies in automation and smart systems. The country is rapidly deploying intelligent transport systems, ATS, that utilize 5G, AI, and big data to enhance traffic management, improve safety, and reduce congestion. Cities like Shenzhen are serving as testing grounds for fully autonomous buses and taxis, many of which are already transporting passengers in geofenced zones. Chinese tech companies, including Baidu and Huawei, are playing pivotal roles in this transformation. Baidu's Apollo Go robotaxi service is operational in multiple Chinese cities and aims to become a global leader in autonomous ride-hailing. Meanwhile, Huawei is developing vehicle-to-everything (V2X) communication platforms that allow vehicles to interact with traffic signals, other cars, and even pedestrians in real time. The US response: playing catch-up. The United States, long considered a global leader in innovation, has found itself in a reactionary position. While American firms have pioneered many transportation concepts, implementation and large-scale deployment have often lagged behind due to regulatory hurdles, funding constraints, and political gridlock. For instance, Elon Musk's Hyperloop has yet to reach commercial viability, with most projects still in early developmental stages or stalled by logistical challenges. Meanwhile, the US high-speed rail network remains minimal, with California's bullet train project running years behind schedule and billions over budget. In contrast, China's top-down governance model allows for faster decision-making, centralized planning, and streamlined execution advantages that are proving critical in large-scale infrastructure projects. The US government has recently announced increased investments in EV infrastructure and sustainable transport under the Biden administration's climate and infrastructure plans. But experts warn that without swift action, the technological gap could widen further. Environmental and economic impacts. China's transport innovations are not just technological marvels. They also hold significant environmental implications. The country's aggressive push toward electrification and clean energy transport is helping reduce carbon emissions and urban air pollution, major issues for many Chinese cities. Furthermore, these advancements are bolstering China's economy. The transportation sector is creating millions of jobs, stimulating manufacturing, and positioning the country as a hub for global tech and innovation. By exporting its technologies and vehicles, China is generating substantial revenue and increasing its influence in international markets. China's launch of a new generation of transportation technologies is more than just a domestic achievement, it's a global paradigm shift. With innovations in high-speed rail, vacuum maglev systems, autonomous vehicles, and green mobility, the country is setting new standards and rapidly outpacing traditional leaders like the United States. As the race for future mobility intensifies, the question is no longer whether China can lead. It's whether the rest of the world can keep up. For now, China is not just building the future of transportation, it's riding it at breakneck speed. What do you think about China's transport revolution? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage on the tech shaping our world.